Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Aki again, back with another Clash of Clans video. Yes, you're seeing the face cam. You're seeing a new setup here. Let me know what you think. Does the in-game gameplay look good? Do you like the in-game audio? Please, I would love that feedback because this is completely different for me from my previous recording setup. If you like it, we're going to continue with it. If you don't, I will keep changing things up because I do want to stick with the face cam. A lot of you have been enjoying it, but yeah, let me know. Now, turning our attention into today's army, and then also, one thing just quickly, I will be looking down a lot because my iPad's down here while I'll be attacking, so if that's the case, sorry I'm not looking directly into the camera, I do apologize. But, the Life Gem, I've been having a ton of fun with it. The Super Dragons being already 8,000 hit points, adding that additional 1,050 from the Life Gem puts them up at 9,000. It's ridiculous. I'm going to show this army off with the 11 Invis charge, but then I'm also going to show it off with the quad clone. Reason being, some people panic thinking the quad clone's not going to be good. It is, trust me, but I'm going to show it with the RC charge as well. I'll see you guys there now. Okay, so what about a base like this? Well, I noticed some key things. We got two sweepers pointing away from the town hall. So obviously I would not want to start my queen from say over here at 9 o'clock or 12 o'clock. Because if I got my super dragons in towards the monolith, it wouldn't really make too much sense for me. So I kind of want to attack from behind the town hall to set the funnel. But with my royal champion, I'm like, okay, either I could go in towards this compartment right here at 3 o'clock or the one at 6 o'clock. I decide for 6 o'clock. It does not matter because they are a symmetrical compartment. As you can see, they both are the same thing. But I'm going to pop her ability automatically. She's going to go for the air defense. That's no worries. At this point, I'm just going to let her work. Then we're going to focus in on the invisibilities. I'll zoom in here. A little bit tricky because I am using a different device as well, but World Champion's going to push through, take care of the hidden Tesla, and at this point we can start worrying about the invisibilities. I would love for her to get near the town hall. If I can get that, I'm a very happy camper, but we're just going to focus in on the invisibilities. Some people are going to ask, Aki, can I use the Spirit Box? You could. The only thing the Spirit Box might cause you is some time fails. Reason being, because the Super Dragons are a little bit slow, you're going to eat even more time with the Royal Champion then, which I don't really think is valuable. I like the Phoenix. But look, RC makes it towards the Town Hall. At this point, we still have 3 more invisibilities. I'm like, you know what? Let me just reply the Rage, and then I can just focus and get this Town Hall down and this whole compartment kind of cleared out. I'm going to shoot the Queen's Giant Arrow to get some damage in that center, and then I've already started the attack. And you're probably like, why'd you start it? Well, I want to be quick. Queen, the goal is to walk towards 12 o'clock, clear that funnel, and then at this point, I can get my invisibility's down for the World Champion, but then also get the Super Dragons in towards here with this funnel, because 6 o'clock is cleared, 9 o'clock is going to be cleared by the Queen. I like to use the Stone Slimer with 2 dragons and 3 loons in it. For me, that works best because they can pop and do some cleanup for you. At this point, watch. It's just going to be cleanup. I'm going to pop the Minion Prince ability early. I didn't really get any value out of that, so that was actually kind of a dumb shot. I wouldn't have recommended that, but we'll go 4 times speed through this because the Queen's up. Finally goes down, actually. Sorry, right there. But the dragons just do not go down, man. They have so much dang health, which is actually kind of unfair for some of these bases to defend against, because realistically, 9,000 hit points, come on, doesn't matter what you're going against, they're going to go down. And look, I think we still have 4 left over, yeah, that's 4, and then a dragon as well. That's what I really like. Some people in my clan are using this attack, but they also dropped a super dragon to add in some extra cleanup troops. You can totally do that, whatever works best for you. But now, let's go do this in Legends League. Okay, now let's actually put this to the test in Legends League here. What do we got? We got 2 sweepers pointing at each other. That's fine. I could actually snipe one of them out, I think, from this laboratory right here. If it lines up, we could get this top sweeper and then just attack behind the other sweeper. That would be decent, and then World Champion could be set at the opposite side. So you know what? Let's give that a shot. But before we fire up the Queen, let's focus up with the World Champion. Let's go like this. Pop her ability. Because remember, most important thing here for us is making sure we keep our World Champion alive. She's going to take some damage from that Expo. Not amazing. But because it's the Expo that's only locked on, I'm just going to eat that damage. I'm okay with it. I'm going to get the first invisibility in here. We're going to see which direction she goes. She goes for the bottom side. I'm actually not too mad at this because then I can just fire my Queen shot from the top side, which is okay too. World Champion moving along here. Gonna get this air defense and bomb tower down. Make sure she doesn't take too much damage from the enemy Queen. At this point, I am gonna fire a shot there. Sweet. Look, it gets some damage down as well. And then I just gotta make sure my World Champion survives. But let's start with the Super Dragons here. We're going to get our Warden down, Minion Prince, change to the Slammer, another invisibility there for the Royal Champion. Oh, I let her go down. That's okay, though. Sometimes that's bound to happen. I am going to rage up these Super Dragons as we get in towards here. Warden ability in a second to keep them all healthy. And then you know what? I'm going to fire the Minion Prince shot pretty soon here. Maybe even right now to slow down that backside sweeper. Slammer's fine here. We don't have to rush into that. But I have 2 invisibilities left over, which most likely I'm going to use on the Minion Prince to keep him alive. Let's freeze the Monolith in Town Hall. I'm going to invis that Super Dragon over there so they can take care of that scattershot area and the air defense. Minion Prince might go down now, but he's going to get a ton of damage off on the Monolith, take it down, and look at the Super Dragons. Obviously, not the best base in the world, but still, we have not lost many of them. There's still, what is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Did we not lose a single one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bro, we didn't lose a single Super Dragon. Unreal stuff. But don't worry, we'll do one more attack with this, and then I'm going to do 2 attacks with the quad clone as well to show you that version. But I will see you guys there. Okay, time for attack number 2. Way better base this time around, but let's focus up here. We got sweepers, one pointing away from the town hall, one kind of pointing opposite, which is fine. But I got to be careful here on what I want to do with my Royal Champion. I would love to actually fly in towards that direction and take out the Monolith and Fire Spitters out early. So if we want to do that, I'm going to funnel my Royal Champion down one side. Let's go over here, pop her ability there. And then we're going to lock in with these invisibilities. But once she takes out this multi-archer tower, she's going to go for the air defense, which is actually what I don't want. So I'm going to make it go invis. She'll require herself a shot at that archer tower. Perfect. That pushes her in towards a scatter shot. Now I am a happy camper. At this point, I am not going to stress too much on which direction she goes. A little bit of a biff job by me on that invisibility. I shouldn't have actually done that. And now my Royal Champion is going to go towards a Fire Spitter. I guess that's okay. In particular, that's actually not what I wanted. But, oh, we got her going back. This is good. But now, the thing is, because that Town Hall and my Royal Champion is so low, I'm going to have to be careful with these invisibilities. Cannot have them push in too far. Once this Ricochet Cannon is about to go down, we pushed her towards the Town Hall. Sick. Can I get this down with the Rage? I don't know. I am going to risk it. And then for the opposite side, I'm going to shoot a shot at the Town Hall. Make sure that goes down. Get an air defense or 2. Spread around the balloons. Get our dragons in. Let's land the Slammer. Minion Prince from an angle. You'll see why I did that. Because it's going to allow me to fire off a pretty solid shot that I want. I'm going to freeze. And go, come on. Minion Prince of Queen, take that down. Minion Prince, once it locks onto the scatter shot, is really when I want to set it off. Warden ability, not yet. Look at this. That's what I was waiting for. Look at that shot. How nice was that? Super clutch. Now, Minion Prince might go down. I'm going to pop the Warden ability so he stays alive a little bit longer. Ton of time on the actual attack. The only thing I'm a little bit nervous about is this topside collector kind of area. Because we have the troops right now. That support is no worries. Because giant tanking, my Queen should be able to make it through before this Expo takes her down. But look at the Super Dragons. They are all very healthy. So as long as I can keep my Queen alive, I think we're fine, even in terms of cleanup. Minion Prince still doing his thing in here. Super Dragons are going to do so much splash damage that they should be able to take and roast everything. Look at the enemy king. He did not stand a chance to fight through them. They're going to hit the Giga Bomb. Does not matter, guys. I'm serious when I say this. Like, the 9,000 hit points is not just a headliner. It is truly that strong. If you want to make this army even quicker, that's where the quad clones come in. So, for me, all versions are really working well for me right now. But I want to show this with the quad clone because, boy, oh boy, is that ever fast. And then less stressful for you on terms of time. But there's still 30 seconds left in this battle. And that collector that was scaring me didn't really scare me all too much. But now I will see you guys with the quad clones. Okay, here's the next strategy. Remember, nothing too different here. We're just changing out the invisibilities for the quad clone. Let's hit attack. Got our Stone Slammer and Blimp. But obviously we don't want the Stone Slammer. I forgot that we were using this. But it's all good. Okay, double invisibility. 2 sweepers pointing down here. So you know what? This is kind of interesting, the path I might have to take here. You know what? I'm actually kind of struggling a little bit. I have to set off the invisibility towers or I would be in a struggle bus. So let's make sure we do that from this bottom side. Perfect. Now the top side, I'm going to be a tad bit nervous here. I'm going to go royal champion at this corner. We're going to go like this. We're going to get all of our super dragons in. Warden. We're going to go the blimp. We're going to go minion prince. And we're going to pop an early warden ability. Yes, we are flying in towards a sweeper. But you know what? Even if that blimp sneaks just a little bit by there, we should be good because I can clone in towards the compartment. Look at that. Look how I'm going to get the yetis in there. Rage it all up. And at this point, I'm going to pop the minion prince ability to slow down that other sweeper. So even though we're attacking the sweepers, we're still fine. At this point, everything's been dropped and you're kind of good to go to just watch. That's what I like about the yeti blimp. Yes, obviously a little bit more spammy, but if it's more reliable in terms of time, why am I going to hate it if you guys like to use it? I love it personally. Get some flack for using it all the time. I think we got the Eternal Tome partly nerfed because of it, but as you can see, there's still 2 minutes left in this attack. That's just unbelievable. You've already got a 2-star, 80%. Like, I don't know what to say. And we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dragons left. World champion still going to go to Phoenix? Come on. Like, that's just... I don't even know what to say at this point. Like, it's a strong strategy. You should be using it. And if you're not using it, I would be very, very surprised. Minute and 35 seconds with slow super dragons? Unbelievable. Unbelievable stuff. I'm loving it so dang much. And our minion prince survives pretty much the whole attack. And now at this point, it is just cleanup. But yeah, practice with it. Use it a bunch. So good. We're going to do one more attack with this. And that will probably be it for the video. And then remember, I do want you guys to also subscribe, as you can see down there, which is so cool to see. But then also, let me know, how does the footage look? Does it look good? Are you guys liking the quality? If you are, we're going to keep this. And even if you're not liking it, remember, drop some tips, tricks if it's not looking that great. But I will see you guys now in the last attack. I should also let you guys know this before, but do not fill your CC completely. We just want it with Yeti. So even if you're at lower town halls, it's totally okay to just fill it with one Yeti. For example, say you're at a town hall 12 or something like that if you can't get your 2 if you haven't leveled up your CC. But even here, I'm not going to fill it with that extra barbarian because you do not want to risk cloning it. But let's head in, see if we can end this video off with a sick 3-star. So what do we got? We got 2 sweepers pointing at each other. That's all good. We're just going to set a really big funnel, and you know what, we got to go into one of these rage tower compartments. This base is so like similar on terms of like where you enter, doesn't matter, but I do want to head in towards those rage tower compartments early. So I'm going to set the funnel up with the royal champion on one side. We'll get the queen on the other side to fire a giant arrow across the base, and then we will focus. Oh, sorry, I thought this was an invis charge for a second there. Let's charge that in. Gotta get the loons out front. Super dragons, warden on air, minion prince, blimp. Just delay it for a second. Warden ability anytime here. Perfect. As we fight through this compartment, I'm going to fire the minion prince shot. Even if my blimp is getting pushed away, that's all good because I can just start cloning around here. Look at all those yetis, rage them up, and at this point, we are good to go. As you can see, my minion prince, if he doesn't get enough tanking here, he might go down. But look, the yeti mites are going to run out in front and do a bunch of work for us. And as you can see, the super dragons off towards this left-hand side are killing it. We have the queen outside funneling them. Super dragons at the top side. Minion prince helping himself out with some of these yeti mites, which is always awesome to see. But yeah, I don't know what to tell you guys. Look at this. 2-star, 70%, 2 minutes left. Like, that's unbelievable, right? And I think I have the shot to maybe do one more attack. I think why not? You guys like the clones a lot. And this is a strategy I think can do well in CWL as well. So if you guys are already live in CWL, please use an army like this. It's ridiculously strong, even with the life gem. I like it a lot. Like, some people are going to ask, Aki, you've used this with the healing tome. You've used this with the rage. You've used this with the life gem now. Which is your favorite version? Honestly, you're going to think this is cliche a little bit. They are all very, very strong. Even this one. Like, it seems a little bit more like, okay, you're just trying to push it so you're getting more hit points. But it's true, though. Like, they perform better. They're quick. The super yetis, whatever you need, do a really great job. And even here, like, when the attack slows down, all good. Because you've got the tanking from the boogers. Even though my warden actually might get chalked here. Let's see. He got cooked. Whoa. This was a little bit closer than I probably would have liked. But can the booger and Zizi get it done? This would just be my luck. If we get this, oh my gosh. Okay, We got to do one more attack because that was crazy because I was hyping this up so much. But you're going to have attacks like that where everything does not go perfectly. And even this one, I kind of did forget about the RC charge. I thought it was the RC charge, so I put my Royal Champion down first, which doesn't really matter, though. It shouldn't have been that close, but hey, it is what it is. I will see you guys now in the actual last attack because I do want to do one more. Really awesome stuff so far, though. I am very happy with how it's going. But let's keep continuing this train here. So we got an isolated town hall. No worries there. Let's look at the sweepers. Both pointing towards the top side, which is okay. But with the Royal Champion, I'm tempted to go in towards the Monolith. But I feel like she goes a little bit crazy there. But I think that's the better bet instead of sending my Queen that direction. So you know what? Let's pop the Royal Champion from the top side. We'll have her go crazy. We're going to go Queen to maybe snipe out these sweepers. Perfect. And now between that funnel we've set, we're going to get our Super Dragons in. Warden, Minion Prince, Blimp. At this point, early Warden ability. Make sure everything stays safe. Royal Champion might go down here. That's not too big of a worry, because I just want to make sure this clone lands good. Look how I spread out those clones, because then the Yetis can go everywhere. I really like that, but it's up to you guys how you want to place them. Some people actually just spam them in one spot. I don't think that's worthwhile. If you have them spread out in the shape of the compartment, the reason why it works so much better is because you get tanking all around. So now I've got Super Dragons over here. I got my Minion Prince at the top side. My Queen's joining up with these two Super Dragons is hilarious. But I need to make sure I get a decent Minion Prince shot. I don't have that just yet, but maybe wait on it until I get towards this bottom side. Queen's still doing great. I'm not stressed about that. My Yeti should be able to take care of the scatter shot, which is actually kind of sweet. Queen, I'm going to take care of this Expo. Probably not going to make it through this Ricochet Cannon, which is totally fine. Minion Prince going to slowly make his way over here. But look how many Super Dragons are alive this time. Still 5 of them. One's going to take the charge here. Hopefully we can take care of that Poison Tower before we get actually kind of nuked by it. And you know what? Minion Prince shot here is fine. We're going to slow down the multi-gear tower at the backside. We have to be a little bit careful, though, because as you can see, the Giga Bomb's there. But I don't think the Giga Bomb's going to be our problem, guys. We have a lot of troops up. These Super Dragons are so healthy that they just kind of walk around the base. So even if they take some damage here, that's all good. And look at the Henchman Puppets. They are going to tank the multi-gear tower for us. We have boogers there, too. This is what we wanted to see. Not that last attack where it was so dang close. That was funny. But let me know what you guys thought about this strategy. Did you enjoy it? How'd you like the new kind of video format? Is it something you guys want to continue to see? If you do enjoy it, I would be very, very happy, and it would just make me smile. I'm already smiling, but that would make me smile a little bit more. But thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe. I love seeing that there. But then also remember to like the video. It does help out the channel. Seriously, guys, thank you so much for everything. I really do appreciate you guys endlessly. I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace out.